Hey guys, I just want to make a quick little video really quick to let y'all know, for those who are struggling with certain things and that are going through a rough patch in their life, that I know how that is. If y'all feel like everything's falling apart and you wait for everyone to just fall asleep so you can fall apart. Your screams turned into silence, just complete silence. Crying in the shower so no one hears you. Getting a overwhelming wave of self-hatred. Hating every single inch of your body. Your face, your voice, your laugh, your smile, your personality. You just want to disappear. You can't stand to be yourself. But the thing is, we can all smile and say we're okay, but what certain people fail to realize is we know we're not okay, but certain people can't read past our smiles, and know that we're not okay. And it's hard to accept. And it's hard to realize, like, we get mad at them when they don't know when something's wrong. But it's kind of hard to get mad at them when they can't tell when something's wrong with us. Because we always fake a smile and say, oh yeah, I'm okay, we're okay. When we know in reality, we're not okay. We don't want people to be concerned, and we don't want people to worry. We just want them to be happy. Everyone thinks that we're so happy, but what they don't know is that most of us don't have it together. Most of us are falling apart. But you know what? I made a poster over here on my wall. It says, staying alive has been one hell of a struggle. But you know what? Trying to get by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, second by second, step by step. That's what truly and really matters the most. And then there's feelings that you get that are like, you don't even know what's going on anymore. You don't even care about anything either. You've lost your motivations to do anything. You're confused about your feelings and can't explain how you feel. You have the feeling of emptiness and the feeling that no one is there for you. That feeling that no one understands you anymore. And it seems like there's nothing to look forward to anything anymore. Nobody knows the real us. How many times we've cried in our room when nobody was watching us. Nobody knows how many times we've lost hope. Nobody knows how many times we've just felt like we're about to snap. But we just don't. Some of us just don't, for the sake of others. Nobody knows who we truly are. People say they'll never let us go, but everybody lets go eventually. Okay? Hold on. I lost my spot. And then there's so many people who make jokes about people who struggle with things like self-harm, stuff self-harm, eating disorders, suicide, and stuff like that. It's not funny. It's really not. Because they don't know someone around them is thinking something like that or going through something like that. And it's like, when I see or hear people say and make jokes about it, it's like, would you just shut up, please? When somebody makes a joke about something that hurts us, it's like, can you not? Can you just be quiet, please? Or at least say it when we're not around? And then there's times where we just burst out crying. And then there's times where we notice that there's so many people who don't know how unhappy we truly are. We don't want to explain what's going on. No, we want to, some of us want to explain, but at the same time we don't. And those of us who do, we can't because we don't know how to explain it. Some of us, when we have people who care about us, it's hard to accept it, and we end up pushing those people away because we're not used to somebody caring that much about us. Then there's times where I guarantee you, at least some majority of us have at least done this. When we're alone in our rooms, or we're thinking, or just being happy for once, it'll take one thought, or one word, or one motion, or something, and it'll set us off. I don't know how to say it without being like sounding snooty or whatever. I know some of us have let go of that fake smile. Let the tears fall. And for those of us who don't like ourselves, we say it. We say that we don't like to be ourselves. But here's the thing. For those who cut yourselves, listen. You're so much better than that. If there's bullies bullying you, pushing you to that point, please, just think about what could happen if you cut, not meaning to, like you're cutting and it slips and it goes too deep. What are you going to do? Think, okay, say you have a little brother or a little sister, or maybe 2 little brothers, okay? Think about it. What would you do if y'all were separated from them and you had to hide everything? It's not easy. But imagine you're cutting and it slips and it goes too deep and you can't get to the hospital in time. It hits the main vein or main artery. What do you want to do? You're done. Think about your little brothers, your little sisters, your family. Think about how it would affect them. I want y'all to take that into consideration really quick. Just think. Think really quick. What would happen if that actually happened? What would happen to my friends? How would they feel? How would it affect them? Your family, how would they feel? How would it affect them? How bad would it hurt them? All you're doing when you inflict that pain, it's hurting yourself and those who care about you. Okay, there's some of us who battle it, and there's some of us who choose to kick it to the curb and ignore it for as long as we possibly can. And then there's some of us who have that one, maybe those one or two people who helped us through so much. Me, I have like maybe 5, 6 people, but there's 3 of them that stick out the most. There was a day, I think it was Wednesday, I was having a bad day, and I decided to message one of the people, and we had a pretty decent conversation. We were talking, and by the way, I'm about to read y'all the message that the person sent, so it has the name covered up so y'all can't see him. Don't stop fighting. Stay strong. Go one step at a time. And just be patient. And know when the time comes, things will change. It might be soon, might be later, but it'll happen. I don't want to hear about escaping pain. We all have problems, and they're all screwed up in one way or another. Some people are too weak to handle it, and others are strong enough to get by. Then they said, me, I just happen to be strong enough not to only deal with what I got, but help others when I can, if they'll listen. And I still want you to remember what I said about that fight against life. Don't let it make you its, excuse my language, don't let it make you its bitch. These few people, there's very few people that we have that will help us and that will actually understand our problems. You just gotta realize that there's people who really and truly care. But I'm serious. I want y'all to take that into consideration. If y'all self-harm in any way, shape, or form, especially with cutting or burning yourselves or anything, it's very, any type of self-mutilation is very hard to stop. When you inflict that pain on you, anywhere, on yourself, I want y'all to seriously take that into consideration. If it slips and it goes too deep or it goes the wrong way and you can't make it to the hospital in time, think about what would happen with your siblings, your mom and your dad, your caretaker, your friends, anybody that's close to you. Think of how it would affect them, especially your friends or your family, or say you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Think of how bad it would affect them, and you hid it from them and they never knew. Think of how that would, say you hide it from your family and your friends and everyone like that. You never told them. They always knew something was wrong, but you wouldn't tell them. You'd fake a smile and be like, oh, I'm okay, I'm alright, I'm fine. thing is, you can't always hide behind that smile. You can't always hide behind a fake smile. A fake smile won't last forever. Slowly and surely, that fake smile will start turning into a frown, and everyone will notice. Trust me, I know it's not easy, but you know what? It's gonna get better. I promise. Anybody who sees this video, you got my email. Just send me an email, or when I post this video to Facebook, just, take and message me if you want to talk or anything, or leave a comment down below and stuff like that. I gotta go to sleep, and I gotta log off here and get ready for bed. But seriously, I need y'all to think about that. Think about how it would affect others, and most importantly, think of, you guys say it's escaping pain, but do you honestly think you'll go through with something like that? After noticing how many people you have around, and noticing, I want y'all to take that into consideration, please. If not for you, then for those who care, and for those who love you, and for those who want to help you. Night, guys.